Now in the last episode I was showing you how you could snap this frame and fold it around if you wanted to carry the Slingshot in a pocket or store it. But we also took a quick look at these extra magazine tubes with different kinds of ammo in them. And here you can kind of see that I'm getting a little bit low on ammo here. So let's just say if I want to reload, one way to do it is to take this end cap off here. And usually if you use your fingernails it helps because it fits on pretty tight. So I just kind of wiggle it off here till it comes off. And then I'll lay it aside here. Now actually this would be a real good application for a little lanyard to keep that cap from ever getting lost. So in another video we'll look at how to rig up a lanyard for this so it'll kind of keep it tethered on to the magazine tube. But for now I'll put this down and I'm just going to dump the pellets that are still in it here. I'll go ahead and cycle this to make sure there's nothing left in it. So let's say I want to load more of the 3/8 inch shot, so I've got them in this tube. So it's got its own little end cap, so I'll just wiggle that off. Then I'll kind of get these two things lined up end to end, then let gravity do its thing. And you know, this magazine tube, I ordered it online with this paintball feeder, and it's a little bit longer. Like this doesn't have quite as much capacity, so I could probably still get another pellet in there. But anyway, it's got it filled up real fast. Now I can just take and put its cap back on, and I've reloaded. But you know, another thing, like let's say I wanted to switch pellet sizes, even if this thing wasn't empty. If I had an empty magazine tube, I could just pour those back and put the cap on it and keep it for later. Now by the way, there's let's see, I think there are 22 of these 3/8 inch pellets loaded in this thing. Now the 5/16 inch pellets, because they're a little bit smaller, there's 28 of them loaded in here. And we didn't look at using them. So far I've been showing you using like either the paintballs or the 3/8 inch size, but let's take a look at how these 5/16 inch pellets work. So again, I just let gravity do its thing, put the end cap back on here, and then here let's see how these work when I cycle these 5/16 inch pellets. You know, so here if I get things set up, they'll feed just fine even though they're a little bit smaller than this was originally designed for. You know, I've never had any problems with them feeding, you know, really reliably on it. So they'll feed out just fine. And if you use them, then you've got a few more shots than you would with the 3/8 inch pellets. Now, let's say though that I want to load the paintballs in. Then basically I can just do the same thing with them. You know, I could pour these out and then switch to the paintballs, but I'm not going to do that because you already get the idea on it.